Gosh, summer is really going really fast. By the way, in just a few short weeks, summer vacation will end and students in many parts of the United States here will return to school. Millions of those students, by the way, will attend Christian schools. Now, some of those schools are reaching beyond just their local communities and they are going international. Meng Fei Li has a story of how American educators are planting Christian schools all the way in China.
Chinese education is changing as more American Christian schools open new locations in China. Despite government restrictions on religion, American and Chinese Christians are working together to provide Chinese students with education based on biblical truths. Sean Elgett is the headmaster of Veritas Christian Academy of Virginia. In 2014, a U.S. Education Association selected the academy as one of the best Christian schools in the United States. Elgett and his wife felt God gave them a new mission to complete.
And I felt like the Lord say, are you willing to be like Daniel in the midst of those who are not totally saved, but you will make an impression sovereignly as I would want you to make an impression.
Elgett says, although many Chinese are atheist or Buddhist, most parents are open to Christianity. Some even encourage their kids to learn all they can about Christ.
Most of them will tell us, please introduce our children to your faith. Maybe they'll call it your religion. They might say your God. They might say to Jesus, because we want our sons, we want our daughters to believe in something.
Students are taught Christian values in the classroom. Their teachers spend quality time with them in hopes of leading them to Christ.
So they are very open. And to be honest with you, it's been much easier to witness to a lot of these Chinese than it is to Americans because of the fact they are coming more or less like blank slates when they get here. So they do get excited when they participate in Christian events.
And young children aren't the only one getting excited about Christian education here. Chinese millennials are also open and enthusiastic. Some realize the Bible is not just a book, it is a way of living with pure joy and happiness. Besides reaching academic success, Crystal Lu and Wang Zhaoyuan also accepted Christ. Biblical values from the classroom touched their hearts.
Before attending this school, I knew little about Jesus. While I was attending classes, I learned so much about God and His love for His children. My Christian parents are extremely happy that the Lord finally provided a way for me to know Him too. My whole family are Christians today.
I also enjoyed having one-on-one conversation with the teachers. When they prayed with me, I felt so much better. My heart didn't feel so heavy anymore.
As more Chinese students enroll in Christian schools, Chinese parents are getting involved with the local Christians. Mainly, they've seen their kids' lives change, and they couldn't help asking what's behind it.
I see how Christian teachers teach my kids about biblical principles. I wonder if I should know them too. I'm not against it. I want to have discussions with my kids.
Chinese parents believe one of their most important jobs is to raise their children to live successful lives. More and more families are turning to religion to create a positive impact on the next generation. U.S. Christian schools are not only hoping to enroll more Chinese millennials, they're also praying that more Chinese parents will see the truth about Jesus.
Even though he was working for a Christian school, we were in faith that the opportunity was going to arise, that God was going to bring about a Christian school. It's too hard for you to do, for us to do anyway. We knew that this was a God thing and God was going to do that.
Meng Fei Li for CBN News, Beijing, China.
You can spread the good news of how God is at work in the world. Simply go to our Christian World News webpage on cbnnews.com and share this story on your Facebook page.